What's going on? Tectonic Edge here, playing some, not mono green this time, green black Tron. By request, we're going to mess around with this deck for a little bit. Got the die roll nice. So let's see this opening hand. It's built pretty much like Creature Tron. And that's going to be Tron in hand, but no creatures. But we will keep, oh, well, I'm sorry, World Breaker. Yeah, it's pretty good. So we will keep that. But yeah, it's a pretty decent hand. Let me think here. We can't really turn 3 the World Breaker unless we happen to draw into our Tron land. I could go for the Sylvan Scrying for the extra draw. The downside to that is it limits our ability to cast the World Breaker later, so we're going to go for the Expedition map here. If I sound different, maybe a little more echo, I'm not recording in my usual location, so bear with me on that. And there goes the air conditioning that I thought I turned off. Alright, well, we still have a good video, so hopefully this is a good match. Bear with it, the extra little sound and the reverb. Alright, yep, in turn. So I hope everyone is staying safe with the coronavirus going around. That's part of the reason I'm in a different location than usual. Ooh, Thoughtseize. Yep. Well, you have your choice. I am glad I went for the Expedition map now. With Thoughtseize, he would have just taken my Sylvan Scrying or my color source. Now his question becomes, World Breaker is not the best target because I can get it back. I'm thinking his best target is the Chromatic Star, unless he has land destruction, in which case the Sylvan Scrying. Just because it shuts me down on a draw step. He's definitely taken a moment to think about it. Taking the Sylvan Scrying, alright, that makes me a little worried that he's going to have some kind of land destruction. A little more comfortable with that backup, but it's an Expedition map backup, so not the fastest. See if we're about to be hit with an Assassin's Trophy here. I think he's gonna. Other color's gonna be green. Green, white. All right. He's gonna bet we're not gonna draw anything here. We will grab the power plant. Upkeep. Or he could have just been waiting for my upkeep. Yep. There's the Assassin's Trophy. Interesting. I'm going to go for the guaranteed Expedition map. That does let him know that we'll be casting that World Breaker next turn. Ooh, Shambling Vents. And a Tarmogoyf. Nice. Alright, we'll sack this, go get our tower. So we do World Breaker here. And I think we're going to take his green source from him. Just it's the one color we can get him off of. He can't animate Shambling Vents for a while. And we'll play out the Chromatic Star. We've got an Ancient Stirrings next turn into a Sanctum of Ugin, which will be nice. Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, Tarmogoyf and Stoneforge Mystic. He's playing an interesting deck. That sounds like something rolling across the floor. Not really sure what that one was. Does he attack in? Nope. Upkeep. Didn't play a land, so that's nice. Double check what he got there. Sword of Fire, nice. That's going to be good. Well, we will Ancient Stirrings. Take the Karn Liberated. Any order. And he's going to scoop to that. Yeah, that was going to be rough. Alright, we'll begin sideboarding here. He's definitely got a bit of a creature-based strategy, so I think we're going to bring in our Fatal Pushes here. The way I've got this deck built, it is more green-black in the sideboard, so it's more traditional Tron, with just a little bit of extra land base in it, but it becomes more green-black in the sideboard. So Thragtusk seem good. Honestly, a lot of our deck seems good. We're kind of just going to be restructuring. I'll take out a Worm Coil, maybe one of the Karns. Don't need the Emrakul here. Relics are good. Leyline's good too, honestly, but I'll take the Relics over the Leylines at this point. Got to make a good bit of cuts here. Bring in the Thragtusk, so I think I'll pull out a Walking Ballista. Yeah, I'll pull out the Walking Ballistas, and got to cut one more. Let's go one Dismember. Yeah, still too many. You know what? Well, we're going to need our color sources a little bit more here. Yeah, one more Walking Ballista. Give this a try. This deck is definitely a little more on the experimental side. So game 2, we're going to focus more on, we may keep a hand that doesn't necessarily have turn 3 Tron. If it's turn 4 or 5, but we have answers, we may consider it. And, it's resilient to hand destruction. I'm going to see what it does. I don't recommend seeing what it does, but I'm going to see what it does. That's nice. I still say we start off with the Forest, Ancient Stirrings. Take a Power Plant here. So yeah, it's turn 4 Tron. Slow turn 4 Tron, but still turn 4 Tron. Is this going to be a turn 2? Alright. Power Plant. Sylvan Scrying. Grabbing a Mine. I think if he had it, he would have used it. Marsh Flats. This should be something here. Fulminator Mage. Ooh. Yep. That's going to hurt a bit. That is a setback. Oh, that's really a setback. Yep, we have been surgical extracted. And he now knows what we are. What's in our hand, and that our next card is 3, maybe 4 turns away, depending on how much land destruction he has. The good news is he kept a hand that did this instead of anything else, and we do have a little bit more game if we can get to some of our other cards. Bad news is we can't Ancient Stirrings for those cards because they're not the right colors. So I think the plan is still going to be Tron land, Chromatic Sphere. We're going to want a black source if we hit anything. Ancient Stirrings. Oh, I'm tempted to grab the forest. Ugin's a bit far away. We'll take another tower. If he does have regular land destruction, that forest, I want that in my deck. Nurturing peatland. Liliana, alright, that's going to be a bit unfortunate. We're going to play the tower. We're going to Sylvan Scrying. And we're going to grab a Nurturing Peatland. We're going to be counting on that O stone pretty heavily here. We'll be discarding the Karn. And we're probably losing the Thragtusk as well. No, we're going to draw a card with the Chromatic, more than likely. So yep, we'll lose the Karn here. And he'll Lingering Souls, alright. Sanctum is not bad. I think I'll play that. Play the Oblivion Stone. So he's got to have an answer for the Oblivion Stone here, or land destruction. If he can destroy a land, I'm still pretty well in trouble. Because he gets the Liliana ult. And I should have cracked the Chromatic Star. That is my bad. It's a life. We'll lose the tower here. Actually, I guess there is one card that's just as bad for us. He has a... Oh, well, there's our instant replacement. That's nice. Okay, cool. We got through it. So, yep. We're going to crack it on his upkeep. That way, his Lingering Soul tokens he can create won't come in with... the ability to attack. No valid targets with that. Works out. There's the Lingering Souls. A lot of lands. But we'll play out the Thragtusk. Gain a little bit of life, and we've actually bought ourselves a good bit of time here. To the point where any threat we draw can actually be played now, which is nice. And he's on the same, top deck plan. The good news about Thragtusk is, even if he has an answer for it, it doesn't really do him anything. He's keeping those back as blockers. Oh, that's great. We're just going to run him over at this point. He needs a good draw at this point. What could save him? Tarmogoyf would buy time. We'll see if he cracks the Nurturing Peatland. Fulminator Mage? I don't actually think he cracks it here. Yeah, we'll just grab another Tron land. So his strategy is going to be block sack, I think. That way I don't gain that life. Are there any 1-drops on the field? No. Alright. Yep, doesn't matter. This is a hard point for him to come back from. He needs creature destruction. And with 2 cards in hand, I don't think he has it. Yep, he's going to draw a card. This was the looking to buy time. And he goes ahead and scoops it up. All right. Let's see what we would have drawn just out of curiosity. Ancient Stirrings, and we would have probably have gotten a Chromatic Spear, which would have gotten us a Fatal Push, which, that would have killed him, because we would have Fatal Pushed one of the spirits and swung in. Would have been a lot of digging, though. All right, well, thank you for watching. We didn't, almost got to see some of the black shenanigans in there, but green black Tron, definitely playing more like a Tron deck. I know the guy who requested I make one of these with the little Karn in there. Yeah, I'll get around to that at some point. I had this one built. I wanted to do some videos that were a little bit different, not the usual green Tron. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you got any more ideas for decks, newer builds, old builds, weird builds you want me to try out. I may get to them at some point. Thank you for watching. This is Tectonic Edge, signing out.